First of all, I just want to say a big thank you for spending the time to watch this short video. My name's Luke and I'm the founder of Shredded by Science, and today we're going to be going over the Shredded by Science Academy and giving you a nice overview. So let's get started. So in this video, we're going to go through who are the Academy lecturers, a breakdown of the Academy modules, how the actual Academy will be taught and assessed, and then we're going to have the frequently asked questions, and that all important question is, does it qualify me as a personal trainer? And then we're going to look at course start dates and the different enrolment plans we have available. So first of all, Academy lecturers. In Module 1, it is Team SBS. It is with a few special guests. In Module 2, we have Eric Helms. In Module 3, we have Dr. Mike Zurdos. And in Module 4, this guy, Luke Johnson, finishing up the Academy module. So now we're going to look at each individual module and go through what they are. So for Module 1 is our foundations of personal training. This is aimed to make sure that you are the best personal trainer in a typical gym health club setting, working with general population clients. So this is made up of 18 different units. And as you can see, we have things like mastering the basics of human metabolism and what you actually need to know as a personal trainer, all the way down to mastering the basics of program design, how you'd program design for different populations, whether they're a newbie, if they're looking for muscle gain or fat loss. And then we get into a little bit more detail and being a little bit more specific with how you program for endurance events. At the moment, there's quite a popularity in regards to events like Tough Mudder, and we have Chris King, who is one of the experts in those fields, actually teaching on that. And then we look at female training and nutrition considerations. And finally, Eric Helms makes an appearance on the final unit of Module 1, where we're looking at developing your critical mindset and analysing research. So if you want to pause and have a look at this, feel free. But again, Module 1 is aimed at making you the best personal trainer when it comes to working with general population clients. In Module 2, we have Eric Helms, and this is looking at coaching for physique athletes. And this is taking you through the journey on when you first start with a client, all the way through their programming, their nutrition, looking at cardiovascular training, acute variables, how you would manipulate them, and then getting them on to the actual show day and peak week, that all important peak week where we know we get all the gains on that peak week, and then looking at the reverse dieting phase. So Eric goes through everything you need to know. And the reason why this is very unique and the SBS Academy is a standout choice is because this is the only online education that I'm aware of where you get to learn from the best natural bodybuilding contest prep coach in the world, who is also an active researcher, and it gives you a systemized, structured way so you feel confident and competent in training physique athletes. In Module 3, we have Dr. Mike Zurdos, and this is looking at coaching for powerlifters. Dr. Mike Zurdos will give you a masterclass when it comes to more of the science. For example, in Unit 2 of Module 3, he looks at skeletal muscle plasticity and the endocrine adaptations in rest intervals, and we get into the real science of that. We then looks at different concurrent training and what the actual research shows. He looks at periodization as a whole. He breaks it down into macrocycle, mesocycles, and gives you a real world example of what it would take to take someone throughout the whole process and leading up so they hit a PR or PB on their powerlifting meet. So again, taking you and giving you, again, the only option and course that I'm aware of where you actually go through the process of working with an actual powerlifting client from day one to actual the meet day and looking at long-term athlete development. And then finally, Module 4. So once you've got the knowledge in training and nutrition, working with general population, working with physique athletes and working with powerlifters, it's now time and you're now ready to start looking at how you can set up a fitness business. This is with me, and as you can see, we look at building a brand and knowing your avatar. We look at gym floor and offline client acquisition strategies. We look at social media and creating a content strategy so you know exactly what to post on what platforms and at what frequency. We look at online marketing strategies, how you can then set up efficient online personal training systems, and why they shouldn't be mutually exclusive to offline and online, but they should just be personal training. And then finally, the all-important, the last unit of the SBS Academy is planning for long-term success in the fitness industry. The fitness industry has an extremely high staff turnover rate. It has an extremely high, extremely low success rate of people doing personal training as their full-time job for over 5 years. So again, we're going to go through the whole process. When someone asks me what is the SBS Academy, I always say it's a personal trainer qualification you should have got. So how the Academy will be taught. So every Tuesday evening at 8:30 UK time, you will get access to a live stream. Now, all of the content is pre-recorded to make sure that you have the highest quality content. But on every Tuesday, you will get the opportunity to watch it firsthand, live, with one of our SBS team members there to answer any questions. So it's a hybrid of recorded lessons and a live stream with a live Q&A throughout, but at the end of the session, an actual video live Q&A as well. So you can get to ask any questions at that precise moment. After the live stream, that unit and that lesson will be uploaded and embedded in our members only area on the website, so you can access that content at any time you want. Now, another good thing about the Shredded by Science Academy is we're always updating, and you will always have access to the most up-to-date content available, whether you enroll on the first intake or whether you enroll 5 or 6 years down the line. So how the Academy is actually assessed. We have mini assessments at the end of each unit or each lesson, and that's just to make sure that learning has taken place. This has no weight towards your overall grade, but it's just to make sure, and we can track your progress and make sure that you're progressing nicely throughout the Academy. There are end of module assessments, and they do count for your overall grade, and they are on designated weeks. There is no exam for module 4, but there are for module 1, 2 and 3. Module 1 is again predominantly multiple choice with some short answer questions. Module 2 with Eric Helms and module 3 with Dr. Mike Zurdos is all multiple choice. All assessments will be online. However, we are doing some UK practical assessments, and these are not compulsory, and there will be an additional charge if you want to take the practical assessment. So, frequently asked questions. Can I do it at my own pace? Yes, you can. Obviously, we drip feed the content on a week-by-week basis because we know you have busy lives and you'll be looking after and servicing your current clients. Is it all online? Yes, it is. So you can access to on the website whenever you want. So if you missed a live stream, it doesn't matter. You've always got access to that content whenever you want it. Can you do specific modules? Currently at the moment, no, but we're looking at this in the future. So again, if you're looking at the Academy, you're thinking you just want a specific module, currently we don't do that. And we recommend that you do go through the whole process so you can get SBS certified. Is there an online community for Academy students? The answer is yes, we have a Facebook group. We don't want to just provide you a service, get your investment to us as a company and as an academy and leave you to your own devices. You'll get emails throughout the whole process at least once per week, and you also get your exclusive Facebook members only group where you can have that community aspect. And this is something that our first intake students have really sort of underestimated and really appreciate that we have that additional support. How much study time per week? On average, probably about 2 to 3 hours. Again, most of the units or the individual lessons are around the 45-minute mark to 60 minutes on average. So, does it qualify me as a personal trainer? Yes, to a certain degree. If you're in the UK, we have a link with Financial Fitness Limited that when you pass the Academy, you can get public liability insurance, which is needed in the UK to be able to practice as a personal trainer and have that security. However, it is not reps recognised. So if you did want to work for a big health club and they require you to be reps registered, then maybe the Academy is not the best option for you, and you may need to have the bog standard 6-week PT course. Putting on practical assessments in the UK will again achieve that PT status. We will get in contact with Financial Fitness Limited and say you have achieved that. Again, the Academy, currently probably 90% of those are already personal trainers. That's who it is predominantly aimed at. But now we are able to get insurance through Financial Fitness Limited. It enables you to, if you do want to start getting into the personal trainer industry and not really work in the big typical health club, you can get insurance. So CEUs for our students, which is continuing education units. Again, this is more for like the states, etc. We are currently working on that process and we should have that up and running shortly, but we currently do not have it. So we don't want to say we do when we don't, but we are working on that process. So now we're going to be looking at our enrolment dates. So every year we have 2 intakes, one in March and one in September. So if you want to find out the exact dates and when our next enrolment opens, go to shreddedbyscience.com/academy. We also have a VIP email list there, so you get access to join the academy before anyone else. And we also keep you up to date and give you a little bit more information as well. So the different enrolment plans, we have 3 different options. We have option 1, which is our VIP, and there's only 20 spaces to this. And the next enrolment is 22nd of August 2016 at 7 PM UK time. So the first 20 people which sign up will get the additional bonuses. Now the option here is just a one-off payment of £899, but those who are the first 20 will get a weekly hangout before every live stream at 8 PM every single week. You get a free ticket to the SBS conference for that year. You get a VIP exclusive Facebook group, and you get 12 months free to Shreddication. We have the second option, so if you miss out on the first 20, you can have the Early Bird Plus option, which is a one-off fee, or the monthly. And again, this one starts exactly on the 22nd of August. It's just if you're number 21, you won't get the VIP access, but you also will get a few additional bonuses. So this is from the 22nd of August until the 4th of September, 7 PM UK time, when our standard enrolment plan opens up. Again, you've still got a one-off option of £899, or you have the option to pay monthly £99 times 12 payments. If you do pay for the one-off fee, the £899, you also get a free SBS conference ticket, and you also get 12 months free Shreddication as well. You just won't get the hangout each week, and you won't get the exclusive VIP Facebook group. On the 4th of September at 7 PM is when our early bird offer cancels or finishes, and our standard enrolment opens. And again, you have an option of a one-off fee or monthly payments. So a one-off fee is £1,190, or £119, 12 monthly payments. If you are in standard enrolment and you've missed out on early bird, then unfortunately you get no extra goodies. So if you've got any questions that I haven't answered, please send us an email on info@shreddedbyscience.com. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to you joining the academy.